Afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yeah, man. Oh, my days. We've got a lot to get through in such a short space of time. You know, William Shatner, Star Trek Enterprise. We have a lot to get through on this Monday evening show over here. We're going to be reviewing the shortest form possible. Yeah, the game yesterday. And I'll tell you a little secret. We're also going to be talking about Brazil have announced their squads and have our players made it? Well, Brazilian ensemble, the samba ensemble. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And we're also going to be talking about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Remember about this? Yo Pierre, go Pierre. See you on the other side of this music intro. Yo, Pierre, go Pierre, yo, Pierre, go Pierre. Don't come back, man. Anyway. Welcome back to Cannon for the TV on this Monday evening show, at least over here on the UK. Yes, you can subscribe if you would like to. I'll remove the little icon at the bottom there, but it says Cannon for the TV. Also, coming to live chat, you can see we've got Ashley D, who's in the house. Come in the live chat. Let me know your thoughts about the game yesterday. I'm going to get into that in a second. And let us know your thoughts about the game yesterday. But you got to come into a live chat. We've also got some exciting news that I'll be talking about midway through the show, this short, sharp show. So, yes. God, dearie me. Where are you? Who are you? Where are you? He doesn't look happy here, does he? Doesn't look happy at all. I think I'm going to call him the 64-minute man. Aubameyang, you are now called the 64-minute man. Yeah, subbed off with a 1-0 down, and you sub off this guy. Now, on the Big Sunday show last night, with hosted by Paul, I put in a live chat: was Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang under pressure to do that video? Remember when he said, it's not personal, I'm blue and white now, and rat-tat-tat-tat. Was he under pressure to do that video? I don't know. It's just foolishness, isn't it? Absolutely. Doesn't look happy, does he? I'm going to call him the 64-minute man now. From now on, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is now known as the 64-minute man. And we'll leave it at that. But, do you remember when he first came to Arsenal? It was, yo, Pierre, Henrik Mkhitaryan, yo, Pierre, hey, Pierre, go, Pierre, don't come back, Pierre. The 64-minute man. Anyway, so we got the job done. And I've got to say, I did not see the game last night. No, last night, yesterday, lunchtime, midday, I didn't see it at all. Do you know where I was? I was on the M1 driving up to Wellingborough, which is just east, I think, is east of Northamptonshire, because my sister needed me to drive her up there to see a puppy. So I made a big sacrifice and drove up to Wellingborough, M1, in the pouring rain, with only the radio to listen to. So I did not see the game. But anyway, you can see we got the business done. And I've got to say, when I heard Gabriel had scored, I thought it was Jesus. And now I was saying to my sister, it's Sunday. She said, what do you mean it's Sunday? I said, yeah, Jesus. She goes, it's not Jesus, it's Jesus. And it is Sunday, but it's not Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Magalhaes, you silly Billy. I thought, oh, right, okay, well, I got that wrong. I got it wrong. Oops. What are you doing, Alex? What are you doing? But it's just, I tell you what, am I a believer? Still not a believer. I'm a believer when the last game of the season is being played out and we sit on top of the table. That's when you know we won the Premier League. Not before then. Not before then. But what a performance. And I saw a little scuffle. there was a little scuffle apparently between Granit Xhaka and one of their players as well. I didn't bother to put the screenshot there, but yes, really good performance. And so now I've been saying towards the tail of last season and this season that Arsenal cannot be considered title contenders, at least until they beat the top teams. Now, Liverpool is languishing, I think, in 9th or in 10th place, because let's have a look here. Let's have a look. There you go. In 8th place. 8th place. So we've not beat Man City yet. We've not beat Newcastle. We've beat them down the road. We haven't not beat Man United. We just beat Chelsea. So again, Arsenal, you've got to overcome Man City, because Man City, for me, is the only team that I can say are going to win the Premier League. I would bet my house on it. Actually, I don't even own the house. But my money is on Man City to win the Premier League. And did you see the performance and the jubilation when they beat my second favourite team, Fulham? Oh, my goodness. They were down to 10 men. Fulham had so many chances. The lack of composure in the final third was lacking. They needed Mitrovic because Mitrovic wasn't playing. But what a really good performance nonetheless. Arsenal versus Chelsea. So come into the live chat. Let me know your thoughts about that. I can just see Carl has come into the live chat as well. Carl, thank you for your message. You sent me a message in my DM on Twitter, so thank you for that. And congratulations beating the Spuds as well. Hey, that was the match. Yeah, when I was coming back from Wellingborough, sister. That was the game we were listening to. Yeah, Spuds versus the Pool. The Pool. Right. So I think what I'm going to do now. Let's just talk about other news now of the day. So yeah, Arsenal reclaimed top spot with Chelsea win as Aubameyang struggles. The 64-minute man. Yeah, Auba's Arsenal just falls flat, doesn't it? Heading to the showdown at Stamford Bridge. There was, of course, plenty to talk about surrounding Aubameyang's reunion just playing against his former club. And the Gabonese attempted to stir the tension ahead of the clash with a few choice words. It's not personal. Yeah, it's not personal. Yeah. And actually, there was a nasty tackle on Ben White from Aubameyang. I think he just escaped with a yellow card, but Arteta was absolutely furious. Yeah, so whilst Arsenal boss Arteta assured reporters that he only wanted to focus on his side, instead of Aubameyang ahead of the game, he had no choice but to put his focus on the Chelsea star midway through the first half. The former Barcelona striker produced a crunching tackle on Arsenal defender Ben White, leaving him sprawling on the floor. And I know there's literally been a few players who've sustained injuries and will not be going to the World Cup. And I think there was some fear, even though Ben White is an outsider, I don't think we can actually say that he's a dead cert to be going to the World Cup. But I don't know. And William Saliba dominates it. It was certainly a busy summer for Arteta, but William Saliba had Aubameyang in his pocket. Sorry, Aubameyang, the 64-minute man. The 64-minute man. Oh my goodness. Anyhow. In other news of today, as this news is coming out over the last 2 hours, I would say, there has been the Brazilian team squad has now been named. Arsenal stars Gabriel Jesus and Gabi Martinelli are named in the Brazilian squad for the World Cup as Firmino misses out. So well done to Gabriel Jesus and Gabi Martinelli for making it. Yeah, Arsenal player Gabriel Jesus and Martinelli have been named in the Brazilian squad for the 2022 World Cup. But Roberto Firmino, a club mate, Gabriel Magalhaes, has not made the cut, unfortunately. So Jesus will be joined in the Brazilian squad by Martinelli, who seemingly got the nod ahead of Liverpool's Firmino. The 31-year-old has 55 caps for his country, scoring 17 times, including 3 in the qualifiers for Qatar. The 21-year-old, on the other hand, has found the net 5 times during the current campaign, and he has been in fine form for Arsenal this season. and I'm hoping he's going to bag just a few more goals as well. So congratulations to these players. And again, like I said, you know, in the live chat for the Sunday, the big Sunday show, Lynn Simpson, I'm not sure if Lynn's going to be commenting or if she's watching now. I said, actually, you know, we cannot. I know some people are saying, well, it would do us good if our players are not in the World Cup. Players want to play in the World Cup. So let's celebrate that. Let's celebrate that. So congratulations to the Gabbies. Well done. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that or these or those have been the new segments coming and running on Channel 14. Let's have a look at the table as it currently stands. So yeah, you can see Arsenal top the tree, Man City second, Newcastle. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Newcastle third, man. A little bit scary, man. Then the Spuds fourth. Man United got to sort themselves out. Actually, no, carry on as you are, Man United. Sorry, Leo. Brighton, Hove Albion, sixth place. Chelsea, seventh. Liverpool, eighth. And my second favourite club, Fulham, are in ninth place. They could have got the draw. Could have got a draw. Actually, we should have. Fulham. Fulham. Fulham should have got the points. Playing against a 10-man Man City squad there. So these or those have been the new segments currently run on Channel 14. You can see now the live chat is just like, just bubbling just a little bit. Let's make sure we see a wholesome fire in the live chat there. Yes. Let me go into our Twitter feed and see if there's been any comments there thus far. Any comments there? No, there's not been anything at all. Anything at all. However, there have been two. How can I say this? Two votes. Two questions that we have asked the followers and subscribers on Channel 4 TV. Now, the first one I can tell you about. It's to do with the man of the match. Yeah, against Chelsea. So out of 1,100 votes, on 3% is Granit Xhaka. That's strange because when I was looking at a replay, the commentators were saying, oh, Granit Xhaka was their man of the match. But anyway, on 6% is Ben White, 10% is Gabriel Jesus, and on a whopping 81% is William Saliba. So congratulations to you, William Saliba. So now for, is it breaking news? Well, for me, it is exciting news. It's exciting news on Channel 4. Now, let me kind of roll it back. Just under 4 and a bit years. Yeah, we've been doing content creation for almost 5 years. And those of you who stuck with us from the beginning, yeah, the early days on Channel 4 TV, it wasn't called Channel 4 TV. It was called Arsenal Republic. And then something happened. Arsenal had spoken to or communicated with the largest Arsenal content creator out there in cyberspace and said, look, cease or we'll come after you. So I said to my brother, we're not going to use Arsenal anymore. Let's change the name. So we changed the name to Cannon Fodder TV. And actually, Cannon Fodder was a Transfer News Daily segment that I was doing literally every single day back in the day. So fast forward almost 5 years now. We've got 18,000. Actually, no, we've got maybe 20,000 followers, subscribers, members. We've got about 10 members now, paid members. Thank you for that. And we've got maybe 8 moderators. And we've also got segments on Channel 4 TV. So, was it many hands lighten the load? I've got a vision for Channel 4 TV in the short future that I can't divulge. But we're making our way towards that vision I have in my mind, in my mind's eye. So with all the segments that we have, and I'll name them for you. So on the Sunday, we've got the Big Sunday show hosted by Paul, aka The Bray, aka In the North Bank. And then sometimes my brother does his watch-alongs, which might be any day in the week, whenever he feels he wants to do a watch-along. And then on Thursday nights, we've got Thursday Night Football Show with the First Lady of Channel 4 TV, and Richard, Captain Morgan. Now, I was scratching my head. I was thinking, this hasn't happened out of nowhere. I designed it that way. I wanted live segments. I wanted other presenters and hosts to run other live segments on Canal 4 TV. And we have made a start. But that start there needs to be recognized. So Paul, whatever you call yourself, Paul, in a Debray or in the North Bank, Paul, I want to say thank you so very much for taking the reins. I don't have to do any more content creation on a Sunday because you do a wonderful show with the big Sunday show there. And actually, I was checking last night. I mean, the viewing figures, they've, I think they're probably increased by 35%. So thank you for that, Paul. Okay. And then my brother knows literally that I love him so much. He's actually we own Canal 4 TV together. It's more like 90%, 10%. So thank you to my brother for doing the watch-alongs. He's how can I say it? His work schedule is so that he's not able to do it consistently. He would like to do watch-alongs for every game of the season, but he's not able to do that. But what he does do, I'm grateful for that. So thank you, Ralph, for doing those watch-alongs there. And then on Thursday night, like I said, we've got the Thursday night football with Ange, the First Lady of Canal 4 TV, and Richard as well, doing really good, sterling stuff. I mean, the show before that, they broke the record for the segments, over 1,000, I think 500 views, and still counting. So for all the segments they currently run on Canal 4 TV, I've got to say a massive thank you. But we don't stop there. We're not stopping there. Oh no, we're not stopping there. So this is going to be a first on Canal 4 TV, and this is the announcement, the exciting announcement on news that I want to say. It's nothing about me having a tattoo, or I don't know, I'm actually an alien, or Spud supporter in disguise. It's nothing to do with that. What we are going to do, if I can put it up here, we're going to have, let me remove this as well. Sorry about this. Take it off. There we go. So you can see it now in full effect. We're going to have a Canal 4 TV awards ceremony. Yes. And we need everyone, the followers, the subscribers, the members to vote. Now, the voting has already started, and I'll get to that just in a moment. These are your nominees. The Canal 4 TV Awards. The Big Sunday Show hosted by Paul, Watch-alongs hosted by Ralph, and Thursday Night Football hosted by Ange, First Lady, and Richard Morgan. You need to go and vote. So I put the vote, the vote is open on Twitter. I've done it within the last 20 minutes. And the voting on the YouTube platform is also open. So please go and vote for your favorite segment on Canal 4 TV. So this is the actual news, okay? So vote for your favorite segment. Voting opens today, Monday, 7th of November, and closes on Wednesday, the 7th of December. A full month of voting. Go and vote for your favorite segment on Canal 4 TV. Now, the winner, whoever gets the most votes, will get as a prize some Canal 4 TV merchandise. Yee-hee. And they will also get like not a goblet, but they'll get like a small trophy of some sorts. Because we live in different parts of the UK, it's not going to be possible for us to get everyone in under one roof and do the announcement that I'm going to be doing. But whoever wins, we will send the merchandise, Canal 4 TV merchandise, maybe some Arsenal merchandise that my brother might pay for. I'm not sure. Actually, I'll pay for. But definitely we'll send out the trophy to the winner. And I'm hoping this will be the start of something really, really good on Canal 4 TV. This is a first. Now, I've seen other awards for content creators, and I literally have not been concerned about that, because for me, it's familiar faces, and it's not put to the members of the public, but we are putting it to our members of the public, our subscribers, our followers on all platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and of course, Twitter. So I'm going to say to you again for the last time, guys, make sure that you go and vote on a platform for your favorite segments, okay? Again, these are the segments currently run on Canal 4 TV. So your options are, your nominees are The Big Sunday Show, hosted by Paul, Watch-alongs, hosted by Ralph, Thursday Night Football, hosted by Ange, First Lady, and Richard Morgan. Go and vote and support and vote for your favourites. I repeat, your favourite segment on Canon 4 TV. And again, this is just a small start. A small start for Canon 4 TV. All right, so now I can actually tell you where we are with the voting. I did start the votes. Let's have a look. Actually, just short of was it? Or an hour ago. Was it an hour ago? Let's have a look. Yeah, an hour ago. So we have received 20 votes. 20 votes so far. So vote for your favorite Canon 4 TV segment. Choose only one. So out of those 20 votes so far, on 10% is a Thursday Night Football show hosted by Ange and Richard. On 25% is the Watch-alongs hosted by Ralph. Out in front so far on 65% is the Big Sunday show hosted by Paul, aka In the North Bank. There's loads of time. There's a full month of voting that you guys can do. Go and vote for your favorite segment on Canon Fodder TV. So that was the news that I wanted to break on Canon Fodder TV. I'll tell you what, it's like I said, it's just a start. And I'm hoping at some stage we're going to get not one segment on one day, another segment on this day. Throughout one day, or for example, on a Monday, you might have me, I'm sorry, on the evening, but maybe in the morning there'll be one show. Lunchtime there'll be a different show by a different presenter, and me, I will come in the evening. So each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you have different presenters doing different segments, news segments relating to Arsenal. I tell you what, the future is bright. The future is red and white. The future is Canon Fodder TV. So guys, again, make sure you do go and vote for your favorite segment, live segment on Canon Fodder TV. They're probably thinking, well, Alex, what about you? No, just those three nominees. Remember, where are they? Where are they? There we go. Your nominees are The Big Sunday Show hosted by Paul, The Watch-alongs hosted by Ralph, and Thursday Night Football show hosted by Ange, the First Lady, and Richard Morgan. Go and vote to your heart's content. Now, I wanted to quickly just refresh the Twitter page to see if there's been any vote so far. Right, there's not any votes there. And let me just refresh this page and see if we've had any more additional votes. Again, it's going to be a full month of voting, right? There's not been any more voting. So I think I'll just hold tight on that. So you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Oh, let me quickly put this back up again. Where are we? Where are we? Oh yeah. Who are you? Who are you? There we go. Go and vote for your favorite segment on Canon 4 TV. I tell you what, these are the beginnings. Yeah, we put the seed in the ground. That's been 5 years of work. Now just watch this plant grow to a big old tree, a big new tree, exciting tree, content tree. Anyway, we've made a start. We've made a start. Now let me go into a live chat and see who has joined us on this Monday evening show over here on Canon Fodder TV. Right, so we've got Ashley D, one of many moderators on Canon Fodder TV, and I think Ashley, if memory serves me well, my brother needs to speak to you or communicate to you, because I think he wants to recognize again the work that you have done as a moderator, especially on his watch-alongs that he's been doing for the last 12 months, I think, because only recently that he's kind of gathered the confidence to do the show on his own there. But I think he needs to communicate with you on that. John Nagiza says, happy Monday, Gooners. Colin Young says, hi, Alex. Hi to you. Colin, I hope you're keeping well, my friends. Good evening, Alex, and the chat room. Saliba and Martinelli need to sign new contracts before the World Cup. Don't think it's going to happen, though. If they play well during the World Cup, other teams will offer them better contracts. But I'd be very surprised if Martinelli did a U-turn. How he's been talking so eloquently about his time at Arsenal, and he loves the club, he loves the London life. I'm not sure where this one's going to, but just give this youngster a pen. Give him a pen. So I don't think Martinelli will go anywhere unless we are the ones who are going to sell him for a bucket load of money. I don't know. Really don't know. Carl, again, thank you for the dear message. Thank you very much for that. Evening, Carl, a good result for you. Yeah. Again, on the way back from Wellingborough, my sister was saying, come on, Liverpool, come on. This is what are you talking about? I want Liverpool. I said, oh, yeah, we want Liverpool to beat the Spuds. And they beat the Spuds. And Unai Emery, first game in charge, Aston Villa, beats Man United 3-1. I couldn't believe it. Just as we were reaching Wellingborough, I thought, what, 2-0? 2-0 inside 10 minutes. Well done. Liverpool lose to Leeds and Nottingham Forest and beat unbeaten Napoli and Spurs. Funny, it is a funny old game. Hi, John. John says, Alex, I'm worried about Auba. I think he's lost the plot. No lies. I don't think so. It's. I just you do know. I thought, yo, Pierre. You remember that? Yo, Pierre. Pierre. It wasn't. Who was it? Mkhitaryan. Yo, Pierre. Nah, go, Pierre. Don't come back, Pierre. I don't think he's lost the plot. If he ever had the plot, I don't know. That's right. Yeah, Liverpool up for sale. Anyone got $1 billion? $1 billion what? Just being mischievous. Alex, are you cheering England on cricket? No. I'm not. I'm sorry. John, I've wondered if he's been suffering with a depression for a few years, ever since he got a new contract at Arsenal. I don't think so. What makes you say that? Carl, ask Alex for TV. What? $1 billion what? $1 billion reasons. I've got $1 billion reasons, yeah. A great result for Arsenal. Yeah, really good. Really, really good. Hello, cool. Okay, says Saka was man of the match. Ben White man of the match. Okay, two options there. Colin says, like, subscribe, become a member, send a super chat, buy some Cannon Boy TV merch. Some merch. John, $1 billion as pocket. But $1 billion what? December, I agree, mate. I honestly think he's not right, man. Really? I think he's all right. John, maybe he got caught up in the London nightlife scene. He's become very reliable. The first sign something is wrong. His eyes look dull. Oh, okay. For me, I don't think so. Obviously, I'm winning the award for best non-Arsenal fan. Well, Carl, the offer still stands there. The offer. What's the offer? We would still like you to come onto the channel. I know you got your bits and pieces, you got your personal things to sort out. We've spoken about that, but you're welcome to come onto the channel, especially on the Easy Talk. And I'm serious. Come on the Easy Talk, man. You know what I mean? Alex, this is better than the grammar. John gives you having a laugh now, mate. You're having a laugh. By the way, I've moved to Australia. Can you post it there? Of course I can. Why not? What are you talking about? Who was it? Was it Colin? Colin, you got some merchandise sent to you, and Colin lives in the States. As long as it's on planet Earth, there's no problem. It's on planet Earth, we'll get it to you. Comfort TV, sing along with Alex, hosted by Colin. Not in a month of Sundays. Colin Young, when you coming on, mate? Well, yeah. Colin, yeah, respond. Great channel. They all win. Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. So I think your wife should probably get an award, mate. Yes, yeah, yeah. It was difficult for my wife in the beginning, really, really difficult. But like now, because my wife doesn't like football, she's Colombian. She saw all the violence in Colombia, on match days, especially in Medellin. These guys, they just take supporting, their club to another level, man. And when I was in Colombia, 2018 was the last time. I was a little bit fearful of going to the stadium in the Medellin, International Iradot Stadium. I think, and what happened? We were in the wrong end. But that's the reason why my wife is not really into football because of the violence. But yeah, she nearly needs a pen. I've got a billion pen over here. Billion times more than Go on, Carl. Let's see. Give us your wise words of wisdom. Yeah, I've heard of the rumors you're doing a karaoke night on here. Well, I'm actually waiting for Colin to stump up the cash. Colin, when Colin stumps up the cash, then I'll do the karaoke, and not before then. The pressure's on. The pressure is on. Anything else I have to speak about or talk about? What do I have to talk about? Let's have a look here. Let's have a look anymore. Oh, I'm surprised there's no voting on this one. Let's have a look. So that's just been retweeted. I'm going to read the votes just the last time, and then the next time you're going to hear that will be maybe when we actually. I'm not going to read the votes, but what I'm going to say, if you're just watching live now, you just tuned in. We're doing our own awards ceremony. There we go. So you can vote. Let me remove this again. Vote for your favorite segment. Voting opens today, Monday, the 7th of November, and closes on Wednesday, the 7th of December. Vote for your favorite segment on Canon for a TV. Now, the nominees are The Big Sunday Show, hosted by Paul, Watch-alongs, hosted by Ralph, Thursday Night Football, hosted by Ange, First Lady, and Richard Morgan. They're probably thinking, well, what are they going to win? Well, they're going to win. Again, well, it's reliant on you. You need to vote for them, for your favorite segment out of these three here. Okay, so that's the followers, subscribers across all platforms. You need to vote. Come and vote on the platform. And you can also vote on Twitter. I've put the vote out within the last hour on Twitter. Vote for your favorite segment on Canon 4 TV. So the winner will get Canon 4 TV merchandise, maybe some bit of an Arsenal merch as well, but they will get say like a goblet, or what do you call it? It'll be made of glass anyway, and we'll have the writing, the inscribing, the inscription, winner of the 2022 Canon 4 TV awards. The first of many. The first of many. So make sure that you do go and vote, please. Okay? For the last time. And that is it. Let me put this back up again. Put it back up again? Yeah, there we go. There we go. So, yes. So I'm going to wrap up the show now. And again, I'm so excited. Really, really excited. But on the day after, yo, Pierre. Go, Pierre. Nah, don't come back, Pierre. I'm going to call him the 64-minute man. The 64-minute man. Subbed off with Chelsea 1-0 down. Subbed off with 1. Oh my goodness. That took about a slap in the face. And again, I don't know whether he was forced to do that video. In that video, he said, it's nothing. It's not personal. I was red and white, but now I'm blue and white. Was he forced to do that video? Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. It's not personal. Not personal. Oh my goodness. The 64-minute man. 64 minutes, man. Anyhow. And there's some wonderful news within the last couple of hours, I would say. Tite, the Brazilian national international coach, has named his squad to go to the World Cup in Qatar, and the Gabbies have made it. Unfortunately, the person in the background, Gabriel Magalhaes, has not made it on the plane to represent Brazil. But congratulations to Gabriel Jesus and Gabriel Martin. I'm hoping big things for Gabby Martinelli. Not so much Gabriel Jesus. Not so much. There we go. Brilliant. So that or these or those have been the news segments running on Cannon 4 TV on this Monday evening show over here. Go Pierre, yo Pierre, go Pierre, don't come back Pierre, the 64-minute man. Anyhow, I will be back tomorrow evening giving some more live news. Hopefully I won't be talking about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Hopefully I'll be talking about somebody else or some people else, or maybe just Arsenal news segments running for the day. Anyhow, this has been Cannon for. I have to think for a second there. Cannon for the TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.